the whole thing about our life, about Qigong, about yoga, about our jobs, outside life, inside life, we're thinking all these things, we're totally into this inner dialogue, driving ourselves pazzo, crazy, regurgitating. They say we have like 80,000 thoughts a day. So we had 80,000 thoughts yesterday. We have the same 80,000 thoughts today with a mix of another dozen or two. So you're just regurgitating. And the art of Qigong is to show us how to stop the inner dialogue, how to reach this silence. That's what we're talking about, the third world. There's the outer world we're becoming aware of, the inner world we're becoming aware of. So this is a struggle to create the third world. And then through that third world, you reach a position of neutrality, where you're totally not caught up in the outer world, not caught up in the inner world, not caught up in anything. You're just a witness, a very neutral place to be, so that nothing can take you away from where you don't want to go, or become anything you don't want to become. Doesn't matter what your wish is, doesn't matter what your aim is, it doesn't matter what your goals and desires are. It just only matters that we struggle. And through that struggling, you're going to become more and more neutral, less and less engaged, and then your balance is going to get more. Your energy levels will get clearer, your clarity on all levels. And that's when we do this ball exercise, the Qigong ball exercise. So all these exercises are connected into what I'm bringing about in this 5 dimensions. So we have the physical, call it a brain, call it a mind, call it a center, call it an element, doesn't matter, right? But it's physical. Then we have the emotional, I like, I dislike, blah, blah, blah. Then we have thought, right? Our intellect, this thing, the brain, thought. But then we have time. So Qigong is bringing in the element of time. And then through these 4 unites into the divine. And this is always the mystery, the magic. And this is why we keep growing. Because of this. Not because of this. We struggle here. We grow here. So we want to unite. Third world. These basic exercises are physical. They're going to bring you into emotional. They'll bring you into your thought patterns, bring you into an awareness. These are just words, but you have to experience them for ourselves, right? But once you experience it, it's like a taste. It's like a smell. It's like a sound. They're going to get stronger and stronger, and you're going to get more and more magnetized to becoming more into the third world, less into being dragged outside, less being dragged inside. So through our breath, just really neutral, right? We're just placing our attention on our breath. We're aware of what's going on out here. We become aware of what's going on in here. And then through that awareness, we are a witness to all of this inner and outer. It's going to create the witness, remembering ourselves. And that's what I'm coming to, is we're not our bodies. We're more than that. We're not our thoughts. We're more than that. We're not our emotions. We're way more than that. We're not our energy. We are more than that. We are all of that, and we want to connect, that's what we're doing here, to a higher dimension. So if you really just allow that to be aware, as you realize, who am I? What's going on? You can see you're clearly not your body, because your body is just an extension of myself. The same thing with my thoughts. So that's the art of being alive. That's Qigong. The real study of Qigong is that neutral position, that neutral place. And that's where all the nucleus is. That's where all the energy is. And that's where we want to be, so that we can't get knocked off of our center of axis. our balance. It's all talked about balance and clarity. So through these exercises start as physical, they will become emotional, they will become mental, they will become into all these different energy fields. We'll pass through these 4 energy fields, and we want to unite this consciously into the 5th dimension, where we unite with the universal energy. And that's universal intelligence.